テスティング。
Okay. Okay, let's stop this. Let us stop this, okay. Now we need sound.
アットマークドリーカルカムトゥ US ネズン A。コエムスサッドロクワイ。
Okay, hey, shoot. Moderation. That would be Nef Anna. Alright, let's start here. Hey. Okay, save. I don't know about these things. Okay. Hopefully it can auto mod that from now on. Okay, let us continue. 32 days. Come on. Over here for this one.
必要なものは何でも作ってあげるっす。ご活用くださいっす。
Free refresh. Give me those.
ありがとうございます。
うちの店にはないもの以外合法的に入手できない品物が欲しい。
ショッパホリックはいつでも歓迎よ。
1000 Okay.
お買い上げあざーす。何かお探しですか？私が検索いたし。
Okay, all good. Into the outer poster. Billboard.
オペレーションスタート。サポートはお任せください。
Well, no problem. Wipe it out. Clean. Start with the dailies. Over the clock. Okay, bias.
今回は抜けちゃいそう。何がオーバークロックよ。つまんない。シミュレーションルームは抜けちゃいそう。何がオーバークロックよ。つまんない。
Okay, 5, it's okay.
エニックに会ってみたい。
LycoRico is not that important.
抜けちゃいそう。何がオーバークロックよ。つまんない。
If I didn't have food,
エニックに会ってみたいって気持ちはあるけど、せっかくオーバークロックしたのにこんなにつまんないなんて。ふんだ。エニックに会ってみたいって気持ち抜けちゃいそう。何がオーバークロックよ。いい感じ。次の勝負も期待してるね。ほら、最後まで頑張ってお兄ちゃんが簡単に勝っちゃいそうね。次はもっと性能を上げて挑戦しても良さそう。
Okay, we can do it, we can do this.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。この命が尽きるまで止まらないアリアを。
ガラスの靴フルコンタクト行って一番美しい時間よ。次はこっちです。
私の話がもっと聞きたくなるはずよ。そう思わない？
本当に大好きです。
みんなリンチする準備はいい？ この命が尽きるまで止まらない愛。
Heck no. Okay, good. Oh, crap.
や私の話がもっと聞きたくなる。そう思わない？
Nice, and then... Okay, we are doing good time.
指揮官、ご飯あげますね。
You are a healer, so
い
get
や
out of here.
この命が尽きるまで止まらない愛が来たわ。もう一度。
Get out of my way.
いや私の話がもっと聞きたくなるはず。そんなリンチする準備はいい？
Oh, there we go. I should be able to complete everything now. There we go. No more issues with
頑張り
killing
まし
them
た。
on time.
褒めてください。
This one I need. Am I removing? I'm removing critical. I don't need critical. To the wasteland. Perception. We still need a lot of these ones.
戦闘でも役に立つと。
ボルトと私の勝利。
勝利に酔いしれる暇はない。
No,
すぐに次の場所へ移動する。
I will press escape. Okay, arc. Back to the arc.
Ladies and gentlemen, 選手入場ですよ。
I lost that one. Okay. No problem. This one.
今から競技をスタート。勝者はズバリですよ。 Let's entertainment。勝者はズバリですよ。
Yes, this one seems
レディー
safe.
今シーズンのライジングスター。
I'm on position 10. 72. Interesting.
エンターテインメント競技場を総なめしていますよ。
25.
レディーファイト。競技場を総なめしていますよ。
Oh, we have completed 5. Okay. Let's see the team ones. 40 something. Okay. Ocean. They have
エンターテインメ
a
ン
lot
ト
of pilgrims, so it doesn't seem safe for me.
敗者復活戦に期待しましょうね。
None of my thing is one, okay? Seems. Phew, Celos said you used to be able to defeat Celos, but not anymore. Seems like they did power up.
Entertainment! 今シーズンのライジングスター
Okay, good enough, good enough. We are almost done with the dailies. Okay. Simply need the nickels. Well, Liberace, you got a helmet, okay. You are wind and attack, so you are 3, yes. Wow, that gave me more. 3 because your attack is 3. You're an attack and you have burst every 2. You're an attack and you're B1. I would not have expected that. Who am I going for right now? This one is already... Oh, I remember I found one. I found one yesterday. No, the other day. Spinoza. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there was someone else that I found. I found some. Oh yeah, I needed you. I need you. Because you are iron and we need more power on iron. Max ammo, good. What am I looking for here? Okay, the red stripe. We almost have all of them. Okay. What else? What else? Who else rather? Oh, you. Next. You. You are next. Who else? Who else? No. That one. You.
プレゼントですか？ありがとうございます。でも食事チェックの写真はちゃんと送ってくださいね。
Okay, we'll do, we'll do. Oh.
黙ってパソコンにメモするから。今日は指揮官からプレゼントをもらった。指揮官といると落ち着くから好き。
Okay, nice dialogue. Oh, we're missing two more.
すごいです。ありがとうございます。グルメ様に私のナルたちと半分こして食べるね。
Okay, accepted. Finally you. Wait. How am I running out of... Well, by tomorrow it's going to be fine. Quick raid. I haven't done this one. Okay. I think I used this one. I'm pretty sure I did. Arturia.
止まらないノイズ、一緒に歌おう。このマイティツールズは全知全能の道具っす。
一番美しい時間よ。
Okay, halfway, okay.
リロードっす。
Not good.
残弾数は良好。続行する。
Not good enough, not good enough.
もう一度行こう。
リロード。
このマイティツールズは全知全能の道具っす。
Good. If only I could do that on the story mode campaign. Quickie. Max and
勝ちました。さすがです、指揮官。
Okay. Now we can proceed to the bet.
目標地点まで移動
Let's
する。
start with the operations. This one is really fast. Well, not that fast because everyone tends to try to make a good team when it is not needed. Especially since we have over 40,000 power per individual. Yep. We just need to next. We don't need to. Yeah. No. Just no. We don't need it. That actually takes some extra time. It's already halfway.
勝利の物語を
Over
聞
halfway.
かせて。
煩悩たち知恵息吹と単語は剣に
助けて。
それがことだ。
Stuck.
ちょっと待っててくださいね。うんざりする。
Yeah, we should.
何か聞こえました？
We don't even have to out. Next. Ah, come on. Shit. Just ready up. We don't need to choose anything. Yeah. Come on. And
じっとしていただけますか？
this one's not
単に
even
愛で生み
stronger.
出した力を解く。
息吹と単語は剣に
綺麗に片付けますね。
Takes forever for the enemy to
う
finish
ん
us
ざ
off.
りする。
Twinkling
何か聞こえました？
Bunny Sada. Okay. Still one more left out, right? Oh, great. That is fast. Come on, come on. Just ready up, ready up. We don't need efficiency. We wait. Okay, just do it. Let's do it. We don't need anything. 4019. It's going to be a little bit slower than the previous one, but not that much. So it's no big deal, no big deal.
うさぎのお注射です。
王国を
No,
脅
it
かす
was
者たち。
actually faster.
一斉射撃。私が撃たなくてもバレませんよ。でしたらもう一回。
すぐに戻る。
やめて。うんざりする。何か聞こえました？
Okay, no, good. Now we can proceed.
目標地点まで移動する。
Give me that.
目標地点まで移動する。
This requires me to actively participate, okay. Wait. Didn't no, it was multiplayer, that's why. I mean co-op. See.
うんざりする。何か聞こえました？
No, I didn't hear it and nothing at all. Okay, this one is done. And
目標地点まで移動する。
let's go. No, let's continue with the story. So last time we discovered where the little girl was going. She went to an orphanage and we all decided to investigate the orphanage. So let's check it. Where is the rebel? DNA. Alright, what's the move? We got the location. Wanna storm in right now? If we all swarm in, it'll look suspicious. Wait, job came in. A job? Like the others? Yeah. Surveillance, a specific person. That's actually good news. We can split up and check out both locations. How should we split up? Dunno, how about everyone picks where they wanna go? Me center boy. Yeah, go for it. After all, you've been there the most. Can I go with her? I kinda wanna see the place for myself. It shouldn't be a problem. In that case, partner, you should go too. You want me to head to the center? Yeah, if they've been tracking Jane, there's a good chance they know about us. You'll draw less suspicion than we would. Okay, sure. That leaves the three of us, Takina, Sugar and me. Oh yeah. Looks like we are handling the new job. You could do that? Leave it to me. I'll carry out the client's request flawlessly. I'll propose teams from here. You can do that? Of course. That's what I modified the place for. I've said it before, but you three should really stay here and... Wow, look at the time, we should get going. Right. We need to move quickly, can't let anything happen to our target again. Agreed. Chisato, be careful. Don't worry. See you later. Tequila, Milk and Sugar head to the surveillance target location. She's at Freeman. I head for the Ark Child Protection Center. We stepped. Arrived. Future System Academy. Oh, is this it? The paint on the pillar is peeling in places, but otherwise the building looks clean, as though it's being carefully maintained. The words Archar Protection Center neatly lettered on the front. It says Future System Academy, but whatever. The CPC, like the ECPU, feel different from how they look through the drone camera at night. It's bigger than I thought. There's a huge field for sports and even a playground. Prima enters the center without a word. How about we head in too? Sounds good. Step. There's a woman smiling and laughing with the children on the playground. She has an air about her that fits perfectly with the center, almost as if the whole scene were a painting. Hey. Oh. Hello, Freeman. You didn't say you were coming. What brings you here? Volunteer. So suddenly, new friends want to help. Quick intro. I see. Nice to meet you, I'm Chisato. Hello, I'm LycoRico. Hello, I'm Jennifer. director of the RACPC. Jennifer. Hello, Commander. I'm Jennifer, the manager of the ACPC. We are a non-profit organization that helps child victims of domestic violence as well as those without homes. So this is Jennifer. She was in a side quest, if I remember correctly. We are shown to Jennifer's office inside the center. Oh dear. I'm afraid all I can offer is some rather cheap coffee. This looks like a camera that is pointing at the wrong side. These are cups of coffee between two plants, so I'm guessing this would be the desk for some reason, even though it seems lower than they are. I wish you would have let us know you were coming. If I remember correctly, your next visit wasn't for another 2 weeks. Right. I'm very grateful for the continued interest you take in our center. And as for you two friends, you are here to volunteer as well? Yes, that's right. I was under the impression that you were quite busy, but perhaps I was mistaken. Commander Rico? Oh, you remember me. You two acquaintances? No, we've never met in person. We only talked once. That's right, I requested your assistance. Thank you again. We weren't able to recover the child's body, but your involvement proved extremely helpful to the center. Helpful? Yes, something doesn't feel quite right. So what exactly do volunteers do here? Oh, nothing particularly difficult. You just play with the children and help clean the building and the yard. That's it? That's easy. But not many kids. Where? Oh, you are quite perceptive. Some of the children are out at the field trip today with their teachers, so our numbers are lower than usual. Why don't you spend some time playing with the children who are still here? You are just in time for soccer. In other words, football. After filling out a simple volunteer form, we head down to the field. Bunch of spenders. Haha, over there, this way. You are running too fast. Slow down a bit. You are just slow. We can just play with them, right? Let's do it. Hey, everyone, mind if I join? Huh? Who are you? Maybe she's a new volunteer. Ding, 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 ding. That's right. And you know what? I'm actually really good at soccer. Wanna play together? I mean, she's really good at football. She's really good with kids. Crash. You okay? Hurt? No, but I'm okay. Freeman stretches his hand out to the child who fell. It was like there's a missing word. The child politely refuses and stands up on his own. Hand bleeding, needs care. Thank you for the concern, but I'm really okay. It's just a scratch, no big deal. Hands, lots of marks. Fall a lot? Oh, yeah, I do. I trip a bunch when I'm playing around with my friends. Hey, hurry up. Oh, okay, coming. Anyway, the boy who had fallen gestures goodbye, then runs back to his friends. He seems pretty grown up for a kid. I watched the children running around the field. They seem to genuinely be enjoying themselves without a hint of gloom on their faces. From just an outside look, nothing seems suspicious. This seems like a good time for a break. Oh, but we're having fun. We were having just a short break and then you're coming back, right? When you ask like that, how could I not? Good job out there, Chisato. You can really run. Phew. Being popular is tiny. Any belief? Everyone looks like they are having fun, but a lot of the kids have scars on their hands. Yeah, we saw that too. One of them said he got them while playing with his friends. They all have marks in the same place though, and they are not just ordinary scrapes either. Also, you don't get scraps on your hand. Usually you get them on your legs and knees and stuff like that. Meaning? I've seen maps like that a lot. They are the kinds of calluses and blisters you see on people who handle guns. Niggas have robotic bodies, so they do not notice that they would be getting those kinds of marks for using their weapons. So they didn't know. But these two come from a world with kids with guns, so they know those. Regular human using guns. Chisato, aren't you gonna play with us? Hold on a second. I gotta use the bathroom. Me too. Oh, you're coming along too? Alright guys, be back in a jiffy. Chisato waves at us and disappears inside. The children seem to be having a great time. What do you think of the center now that you've volunteered here and seen it for yourself? There are a lot of things I'm curious about, such as... just things like whether the center's run by you privately, and whether all the children here are orphans, or even, and if so, whether they could be adopted. You know, those sort of things. Oh my, you're showing far more interest in our center than I anticipated. Was there a particular child you wanted to adopt? No, not exactly. It's just that the children here look unusually strong and healthy. I'm glad it comes across that way. The center is indeed run privately by me, and since I only have limited resources to work with, I cannot always provide proper treatment to children who fall ill, so they sometimes leave us. It's truly heartbreaking. I see. By leaving us, she means they die. Were the children who left really sick? Or is it that they cover for children who get injured or killed during a training and on missions? I really hope not, but I can't check these stats. Are you still putting tracking devices on the children? If she is, she'll know that Jane has been coming to the cafe. No, I realize that tracking devices aren't as effective as one might hope. For whatever reason, it seems she no longer attaches trackers to the children. At least that means our connection to Jane won't be exposed anytime soon. What about the rumors? What rumors? You know, that you capture children and mistreat them. Or that you harvest their brains to turn them into niggas when they become adults. The malicious rumors you said delinquents spread. Oh, now that you've seen this place firsthand, I imagine you've already sensed it, Commander. Those rumors no longer circulate. Such a relief, don't you think? But how can you be sure of that? Commander, for someone who's merely curious, you certainly ask some unusual questions. It almost sounds as though you are suspicious of me. Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I apologize if I made you uncomfortable. If I push any further, she'll really start suspecting me. Something is definitely up, but I need to back off for now. My friend, you're asking way too much. You have to, ask misleading questions so it comes across like more of a general inquiry than a inquisitive one. More like, okay, how often do you feed them? What do you feed them? Who takes care of their nutrition? All stuff. That way, if you add those in between, it feels a little bit more like, oh, I want to know more about the entire thing, rather than I'm looking for something specific. I should probably get back out there and play with the kids for a bit. Of course. Phew, I finally managed to break free. Alright, let's go find Jane. Jennifer said some of the kids went on a field trip, right? Maybe Jane went with them. Don't know. Still, let me see. For now, must find her. Okay, I'll go ahead and check inside the building. One more buzz. At that moment, a drone flies towards Frima and Shisato. Hey, it's Kurumi's drone. Kurumi, do you see us? Yeah, I see you. Both of you follow me. I need to show you something. Okay. Following Kurumi's drone, they head back to the back of the yard. There they find a separate rundown building that looks like a warehouse. Whoa, that's super shady. Well, poorly kept, suspicious. Based on the thermal sensor reading, there seems to be people inside. Go in and take a look. Door lock, need password. Give me a second. Ding, click. There you go. Crazy, skilled. We'll go take a look inside. Can you keep an eye out in case anyone comes? Got it. I'll keep watch. Let's go, Frima. Okay. Inside the building, the air is damp and there is dust everywhere. It smells terrible. Goes further underground. Yeah, it's deeper than I expected. After descending for a long while, the two finally reach the lowest level. There, prison-like cells stretch out to the left and right, and found her. In one of them, they find Jane lying on the ground. Ooh, underground prison, savages, keeping the kiddos in jail. Jane, huh? That voice. Jane, are you okay? Ah, Chisato. I'm okay. This is terrible. How you get locked up in a place like this? What even is this place? This is where you get punished if you do something wrong or do not do what you are told. They send you here. Jane, what do wrong? Me? Nothing. But my brother? Jane slightly turns her head. The shadow made it hard to see much, but Chisato and Freeman noticed someone else further inside the cell. My brother failed. I knew this place was shady, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Oh, eek. I'm guessing it was Freeman. In one quick motion, Firima had slammed her hand down and smashed the cell door open. Take my hand. Let's go. Oh, we came to save you. Let's live together. After a moment of hesitation, Jane slowly reaches out and takes Freeman's outstretched hand. Then, what are you doing, Jane? Rain, you are awake. Are you okay? You think I could sleep with all that noise? Anyway, you weren't going to go with those people, were you? Rain, just listen. They are the reason we got locked in the room of contrition to begin with, and now you want to run off with them? Things are different out there. The world they showed me was nothing like this place at all. Outside this center, there's a whole new world. I want to show you how happy and peaceful life it can be, Rain. Happy, peaceful. Jane, you know better. There's only one way for people like us to get that kind of life. After all this time, you are not thinking of betraying me and the teacher, are you? Rain, why are you so sure there's only one way to get that kind of life? Why is it, anyway? answer, Jane. For orphans like us to be happy, there's just one way. Getting adopted, becoming someone's family. Getting adopted. And how do you do that? That's Jane. Look, I'm really okay, so please get back now. If my brother won't go, then I can't go either. My dream is to be adopted the same family as my brother and live happily together. Jane, I use guns too, but I make sure not to kill anyone. What? But guns are used to hurt people. Usually, yeah. But depending on how you use it, your gun can help people too. You get to decide, Jane, whether you hurt someone or help them. Hurt someone or help them. Cafe, always open. Awaiting Jane's visit. Chisato Freeman, you two need to get out of there. At the urging of Kurumi, Chisato and Freeman are forced to leave the prison with Jane still there. Help people? Oh. Takina's group at around the same time. It's too quiet. The moment you think that is usually when things are the most dangerous. Watch out! Sugar, you okay? I'm fine. The bullet just grazed my arm. Catch the suspect first. I'm counting on both of you. Understood. Run. The Kino Mill chase after the figure moving swiftly through the crowd. Judging by their size, they are definitely a kid, which means we can outrun them. Stop, we just want to talk. Just as Milk reaches out to grab the fleeing suspect, wham! The suspect abruptly stopped, causing Milk to go tumbling on the ground. Ah! The suspect immediately pulls toward Takina. Takina calmly rolls away and takes cover. After a moment though, she realizes it was a feint. The suspect had run away. Sigh. Well, are you alright? Yeah, the suspect? Gone. Every time. Definitely a kid though. No way an adult that... Adult... Blah, 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 blah. No way an adult's that nimble. What's this? Ain't a phone. Looks like like some sort of perceived device. The suspect may have dropped it while escaping. Let's take it with us. It could be an important lead. Right. Are you hurt at all? Oh, that tumble just now. I'm a bit sore, but otherwise fine. I am a Nikki after all. I see. I'm glad to hear that then. Cough, cough, cough. Okay, let's continue. Haha, you worried about me? Thanks, kiddo. Kurumi, could you take a look at this? What's this? The suspect dropped it. But no matter what I press, nothing happens. I don't know how to turn it on or how it's supposed to work. We don't know either. First time we've seen something like that. You didn't just smash random buttons on it, did you? Of course I did. Had to see whether it would turn on or not. Hold on a second. Children, it's time for dinner. Oh, it's already that late. Should we call it a day? Good idea. Hungry. Oh, thank you so much for visiting us today. Next time, I really appreciate if you reached out beforehand. About half the children were away today, and I just feel terrible for not being able to give you a more proper reception. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to see this place for myself. Well, thanks to you, the children had a wonderful time. I look forward to seeing you again. Also, Commander, yes, I answered quite a few of your questions today, so next time I'd like you to answer some of mine. Sounds good? Jennifer gives me a deep, knowing smile. I answered with a small nod. Yeah, she knows. After taking one more walk around the center, we returned to the cafe. Together with Milk's team, We each shared what we'd found, then tried to piece the situation together. We lost the suspect, but yeah, it was a kid again. Maybe a little over 10. We found Jane at the center along with Rain, the twin brothers she mentioned. They were locked underground. And once things happen, that place is an assassin training facility for kids, disguised as the shark ACPC. I figured as much, but having it confirmed is still unsettling. Don't beat yourself up, Freeman. There's no way you could have known she was hiding it in plain sight. Yeah, but we still don't have solid evidence. By which I mean we need proof that she's raising the children as assassins. I finished hacking that device the suspect brought. Oh, that was fast. Way to go, Jeremy. What did you find inside? Its only function is to display names, that's it. Names? So just in case, I ran a search on one of the names. It matches a lawyer turned politician who's been getting a lot of attention lately for proposing a bill to raise taxes on siblings. And tomorrow these politicians holding a large support rally at a park in the Ark. The jobs we've been getting lately to involve people from the legal world that ties into this. Oh, it's starting to come together. Sounds like we gotta make it to the rally. This time we will find a real lead. If we know who they are going to try to kill, we can set up a trap. Okay, the next day. Justice for us, tax the siblings, protect the lives of the people. Wow, that's a huge crowd. There are a lot more people than I expected. Make way, will ya? This is an official rally. Cops and news crews are everywhere. Why choose this of all places for an assassination attempt? Yeah, there is some way to hide. What purpose? Well, it gives a message when you kill someone so openly. It's like, yeah, you're going after us, but it doesn't even matter. We can kill you whenever and whatever. So you better stay back, because even in broad daylight, surrounded by the police, we can kill you, and you have nothing that can prevent it. Assassination purpose weird. He has a point. If assassination were the goal, it'll make more sense to do it somewhere quiet. This place is packed with thousands of supporters. Shooting someone here wouldn't be assassination, it'd be suicide. Sniper spotted. With that, Freeman suddenly bolts off. What? Wait for me. I'll come too. Think we should go too, partner? No, let's hold this position just in case. Civilian safety comes first. I figured you'd say that. Okay, we'll let those three handle that side then. We'll do our part over here. There might be someone else lurking nearby. Yeah, especially with this much people around, you never know if you need a second assassin. Freeman, Chisato, and Aquino head to the rooftop of the building they are in, guided by crewmen. The door's locked. Danger, move aside. Wow, he just smashed that open with her bare hands. Let's get out to the roof. Standing on the rooftop was a familiar face. Rain. I take it that's Jane's twin brother? Yeah. Rain, what are you doing up here? What to you? What is it to you? It's dangerous being out on the roof of such a tall building. I was just watching the people at the rally. I like people watching. Then what's with that gun next to you? What were you gonna do? That? It was already there when I got here. It's probably just a decoration, right? He's not making this easy. He was trained not to talk. How do we get him to open? Frima watches them silently from behind. But our schedules never matched. It's always sad. Schedules. Our school schedule. I see. I'm sorry, I think I need to go home before today. Wait, you're leaving already? We just got back. My homework. I forgot to do my homework. Yeah, you can't be skipping out on homework. School homework. Ray, you do homework now? What? Rain, right now, homework? How did you? Shooting people homework? Homework who assigned? School teacher? How much do you know? Jane didn't tell you everything, did she? Teacher's name Jennifer. Don't say her name. I got in serious trouble last time because you guys didn't let me finish my homework. Jane got punished too, all because I failed. And now you're here to get in my way again. You ruined everything. Everything. Are you gonna take responsibility if I don't get adopted? Oh, so in other words, that place is a school that teaches you how to shoot, and the teacher assigns you to kill people as homework. You don't know anything. Stop acting like you do. Rain pulls a handgun from his coat and takes aim. However, his hat is faster. She draws her gun and shoots Rain's weapon right off of his hand. Please, just leave it alone. Rain shoves Chisato aside and bolts off the rooftop. Chisato, don't worry, it's all good. Did you get that, Kurumi? How's the footage? Perfect. The audio quality is great too. Nice. Also, Freema, you're amazing. Great job baiting him. Thanks. We can chat about how it went later. For now, we need to check if there are other children and make sure the civilians are safe. Good call, let's head back. In the end, we didn't see anyone but Rain, and the rally luckily ended up without a hitch. Something's not sitting right with me, Tom. Why choose such a crowded venue for an assassination attempt? Was it even really an assassination attempt to begin with? It's possible the center was trying to get rid of Rain. That's not important. Now have proof. Yeah, there are no reason to delay anymore. We have evidence that Jennifer's the culprit. She hired you before, right, Paul? Yeah, something felt off back then too. After we finished the job she gave us, I should have dug deeper. If I had fewer kids, might have gotten hurt. Well, we are kind of busy fighting raptors and all crazy kind of stuff on the surface, so setting time aside to investigate an organization inside the Ark is hardly something we have time for. Forgetting what's done is done. Yes, and right now we need to hurry. If Rain went back to the center and report what happened, they might try to flee. We should head there now so they don't have a chance. Yeah, let's go. Late at night, with the rally behind us, we move carefully toward the ICPC. Falcon treats. As the night deepens, we arrive at the ICPC. Are they already gone? It's way too quiet. Let's take a look around. I want to go save Jane. Do you know where she is? Under the warehouse behind the building. She was locked up last time. I think we should check there first, just in case. I'll go with you. It's dangerous to go by yourself. We don't know what's down there. It's true, it's probably better if we split into groups rather than moving us up back. You two go on ahead. Okay, we'll be back. Is this the place? Is this really where Jane and Rain were kept? The door's open and they are not here. This should be the place. Yay, Rain. anyone here? She's at the voice actor simply throughout the prison. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, you already knew they were there and you didn't keep surveillance? Should we head back for now? Yes, I thought it would be better. Suddenly they hear footsteps. I think someone's outside. As they come up the stairs and step out of the warehouse, someone is waiting for them. Jennifer. Hi there. I didn't expect visitors at such a late hour. Clearly this isn't the main entrance. May I ask what you were doing here? Ahaha. All the lights were out and it's dark, so we must have taken a wrong turn. I see. Would you mind coming with me for a moment? Jennifer turns flashlight in hand. The scene behind him, hidden behind her, finally comes into view. Dozens of children were aiming guns straight at them. And here I thought you were just helping a couple of lost visitors. I didn't realize it was a threat. Well, that depends on whether you are lost visitors or criminals who are trespassing. I suppose we'll find out soon enough, don't we? Tekina and Chisato are taking a while. Everyone, Jennifer took Chisato and Tekina. What? Maybe they let their guards down. They were taken into Jennifer's office. Armed kids are stationed all around. Screw it, let's storm the place. What if that puts them in danger? They are already in danger. No, Jennifer won't do anything to them just yet. She'll probably use them as hostages. Hostages? That makes sense. She knows partners connected to this, so she can't be reckless. Phew. Okay, then how should we go about recruiting the two of them? Rescuing, not recruiting. I'll go alone to meet Jennifer. What? That's even more dangerous. If Jennifer has any sense, she won't harm me. Taking the two of them hostage might have been to draw me out. Are you sure? Yeah. Also, Commander, yes? I answer, yeah, she wants to ask them stuff. Yeah, I think I got some things she wants to hear from me. There are some things, yeah. So, what? We just sit here and wait? Not really, you should be doing something while I'm inside. What? I'm not sure, but you should really be doing something. No, you three gather as much evidence about what's been going on here as you can. Exactly. Wasn't Rain testimony already now? No, he didn't say much. Plus, he did say maybe the gun was already there. He did take out a gun though, but having more children with guns and footage would be even better. The more evidence we have, the better. Exactly. We might need it. Understood. But must say them. Chisato Tekina. I promise we will. They are going to be saving me rather than saving them. Me saving them. On the way up to Jennifer's office, I can feel countless eyes on me, but I don't see anyone. They must all be hiding. I stop in front of the door, take a short breath, and knock carefully. Please come in. The first thing I see when I step inside are Chisato and Tekina in restraints. You made it. We've been waiting. Give me a moment and I'll make some coffee. Okay, now it still doesn't make sense. So we were on the left probably. Jennifer calmly begins brewing coffee. We probably were over here the first time. The plant location doesn't match. Also, this camera looking thingy was pointing the opposite side. Unless it has a camera on each side, it still doesn't make much sense. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific. Do you mean taking in abandoned children, feeding them and raising them? Well, I absolutely adore children. There's nothing more endearing than when they look at me with those bright, shiny eyes. Jennifer approaches me and sets down a mug filled with coffee. You know, that's not what I really am asking. Oh, is that so? Then is it the sort of answer you were hoping for? I do what I do because there are so many children who need me. They need you? Yes, in this suffocating small ark. Just look at how many children are left without any protection at all. Children like that come to me because they, even if they are abandoned by everyone else, they still have to survive. All I did was provide children who have nowhere to go with a way to be useful. One by one, people started seeking us out once they realized the value of these children. And that was the finishing touch on this little community where the children and I belong. Though, to be honest, this most recent client was unusually troublesome. There are so many people who say they are too poor to pay taxes, yet they are willing to spend money at a place like this. It's unfortunate, but that's reality. Do you actually think everything you are doing can be forgiven? No, I wouldn't imagine so. But you know what? The whole reason I was able to establish myself here was thanks to you, Commander. What are you talking about? Our center had used to have a number of issues. We were making money off the children, but weren't particularly good at it. The children would either die or they had to reach a certain age before they could bring any money. Back then, I was actually raising the children with my own money. Ridiculously, right? I'm not a philanthropist. Some of them would even get scared and run away. From a business standpoint, it was a complete loss. And that's when I reached out to you, Commander. Meaning? You thought I was suspicious even then, didn't you? Because you were. That's right, I was suspicious. People who do this kind of work tend to get used to their circumstances. They stop feeling any sense of danger. Once that happens, they lose the ability to distinguish between what looks suspicious and what perfectly normal. But thanks to you, Commander, I realized something. The thought hit me. Oh, this won't do. At this rate, I'm going to get caught. I wasn't about to get dragged off to the rehab center. I hadn't even made that much money yet. So I took care of everything that might look suspicious from the outside. And I started raising the children properly. As assassins, of course. People are interesting. If someone steals a piece of candy, they think it was a child. And if someone kills someone, they think it was an adult. See, when a crime is committed, people usually look at whoever is most likely to have a motive. I took advantage of that. And I have you to thank for all of this, Commander. Don't be ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Everything needs a catalyst after all. Children who were once abused and considered worthless now have a home in this center where they can laugh and play. Thanks you for being our catalyst. This is going nowhere. He's just trying to rattle me. Anything nodded. So what's your point? Commander, I think you and I are a good match. So I'd like to make you an offer. Be my business partner. Your business partner? Yes, I doubt being a commander pays all that well. Money-wise, it's not good. But the commander is in for a different kind of payment. As commanders, we get paid in flesh. Mechanical flesh. in a variety of flavors, textures, sizes, and everything. Seeing how you risk your life for a living, I'm sure your expenses add up. I'll give you 30% each month. Based on last month, that would be about this much. Jennifer shows me the calculator, with a number on it that's far larger than I expected. It's a lot, isn't it? In a society when money brings it with it power, this amount is more than enough to change your life. The children get to live in a warm home, and we continue to make a lot of money. You want me to take the money and keep my mouth shut? Well, I suppose you could think of it that way. I don't mind. What matters is this. I'm offering you a huge share of the life I built. Sorry, but I'm not the type to be swayed by money. Oh, is that so? Then you leave me no other choice. Come in, children. The door I came in through earlier opened. Jane and Rain stepped inside. It's time you see for yourself how well I've educated these children. So they are going to either shoot the girls or make them shoot each other. I don't think we can just poke around blindly. Where should we look? Kurumi, you found anything? You know, any shady locations or hidden rooms? Actually, there's something that's been bugging me for a while. Follow me. Alright, let's check it out. The members of Katsuiri follow Kurumi's drone. It's just like a normal bedroom. There's power running on this bed. I think it's hooked up to something. The bed's powered. What? Like one of those heated beds when it's cold? Where power connected. This here third drawer. Locked. It uses a physical key too, which means I can't hack it. Oh. You did that last time too. You seem to like brute forcing things. It's straightforward. I like it. Inside drawer, buttons. Yeah, that's what the bed's connected to. Go ahead and press it. What the? Hey, the bed's moving. Oh, nice. A hidden basement under the bed. They really like these kind of things here. Interesting. Time to go underground. Stupid. Oh, this place is huge. Sugar sweeps her foot over the mark on the floor. This blood stain hasn't even dried yet. There are a bunch of weapons over here. Looks like this was used as a training ground. This is disgusting. Even naked training camps are better than this. What's this room over here? An office? No, I'm guessing they might keep the bodies over there. An office right next to their training room? That's weird. Not really, because if you have a training room, you need an office on the side where you can keep track of whatever is going on the training room. Awfully empty for an office, don't you think? There's just a single computer. I bet you there's a lot of important stuff on it. Kurumi? Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Hook the drone to the computer. Okay, give me a second. I mean, as always, you work fast. I'm going to need every file from this computer. It's all important evidence. Why? What's on it? Do you see the list on the monitor? Yeah? Name, gender, age, photo, note. Looks like a profile list for each of the kids staying at this center. That's right. Now open the file next to it. The file marked with the X right. Let's see. This is... my guess is probably the missing ones, the dead ones, or the targets that each kid has been assigned to. What is this? There are addresses written in them. It's an adoption list. So they've been pretending to be a legit adoption center? No, they actually did place kids with families. Those addresses are real, all real, and the kids look like they are doing well. For an organization that gets for protects and helps families adopt children, it looks like they did their job properly. So that's how she avoided getting caught. That means that even in a place like this, there were kids who managed to find families. This is pissing me off. What are those letters written on the side? EDF. Those are great. It seems that most of the kids who were adopted had bad scores. Wait, let me get this straight. The kids who were bad with guns got adopted, while the ones who were good shots were forced to stay here and work? Rain Jane wanted adoption. But their scores. Let's see. Oh, Rain got an A, Jane got an S. Good. Scores. No adoption. Bad scores, adoption. The system screws over the kids who work the hardest just to get adopted. That's how they make money. There are plenty more files besides that. List of targets, documents about their training systems, you name it. Oh, wait, they killed a lot of people and made a lot of money. Hold on, is this training regimen for real? There's no way kids can take this. Evidence found. That most important. Yeah, no point in overthinking. Let's grab everything and head out. Right. Do you think Chisato and Takima are okay? They probably met up with Paul, right? They didn't meet up with me, I met up with them. Jane, Rain, I'm grateful you've been taking such good care of my children recently. Why did you call them in? I like to show you how well I've educated them. Children, say hello to our guest. Jane and Rain look at me and offer a polite greeting. They point their guns at Chisato and Takina. What do you think you are doing? What do you mean? I'm going to have them kill them. The Cafe City girls may be niggas, but these two are human. And must shoot them. Oh, but you will. The children of this center are very obedient when I tell them to do something. You have to become your business partner, right? Oh my, did you change your mind? Unfortunately, your rejection of my initial offer marked the end of all your trust. What? Who's to say you wouldn't sign the contract and then run away? I presented you with a way we could coexist. You were the one who turned it down. Totally. You are not thinking straight, Commander. Now then, Jane, Rain, pull the trigger. I heard way more than enough. Chisato and Takina's handcuffs dropped to the floor. They both stand up. How did you do that? Getting out of the handcuffs is nothing to a LycoRico. Chisato picks up a sharp pair of tweezers. You used a pair of tweezers? You two were trained somewhere too. No wonder you are not the least bit of scared. Where you put our bags? I left them somewhere else. They were rather heavy, almost as though they had weapons in them. Well, I guess we are doing this then. Bring it on. What? How amusing. Everyone coming, kids' big guns begin flooding into Jennifer's room. These people are bad, they are trying to attack me. I'm really scared. You'll protect me, won't you? Yes, Miss Jennifer. This assignment will count heavily toward your grade. It goes without saying that whoever does the best will have a higher chance of being adopted. Yes, Miss Jennifer. Jane, Rain, let's go. I'm too scared to stay here. Okay. Jennifer strolls out of the room with Jane and Rain, while the other kids move slowly, keeping Chisato and Takina at bay. Oh wow, we are pretty outnumbered. We'll have to find an opening and break through. The two stand back to back. Takina, we can't hurt the killed. I know. Let's go. Up. And that's where we are at right now. Let's do this. Destroy everything that gets in the way of my bullets. That is walking really slow. Now,
指揮官とっても可愛いです。
don't.
おいお前ら、私のおかげで勝ったと思え。
Chisato and Takine close in on the children in an instant. Oh, she did hit him. She is a bullet deflector, so she has no problem. You can't shoot if we are right here. In tight spaces, a gun gets in the way. With precise movement, they knock out the children one by one. You were only trained for assassinations, eh? That's why you are freezing up in a situation like this. We have to buy time for Miss Jennifer to get away. Start shooting, it doesn't matter if the kids behind them get hit. As they are actually shooting, that complicates things. Suddenly, boom. I wanna see this. So they start tanking the bullets, if I'm correct. What the? There were already tons of kids down at the entrance, but up here there's like a freaking rush hour train. Let's clear them out first. Okay, now, you guys made it. Yep. Let's hurry and wrap this up. The tide turned quickly once Cafe Suri joined the fight. With just light chops on the back of the neck, the kids were safely knocked out. Before long, none of them were left standing. Here, these kids are relentless. You'd think they would have surrendered when half of them were down, but they all fought until the very last one went down. By the way, where's Jennifer? She ran off with Jane and Rain. We need to chase after them. The problem is, we'll need to figure out where they went. Oh, Grummy, I attached a mini drone to Jennifer. Follow me. Okay. Before that, take this. Oh, you found it. Our bags. Thank you. Where they were. Where they did. We picked them up on the way here. I see. Wait, is that a problem? No, it's nothing. If my guess is right, we should be fine. Let's go. Alright, this should be far enough. I'm going to go through the underground waterway and hide. Thank you for escorting me this way, Sal. It was nothing. When can we see you again? Honestly, I doubt we'll ever meet again. But why? But you said you'd make sure Jane and I get adopted together. You're right, I'm sorry, I couldn't keep my promise. You should forget about me and find new life for yourself. I know I often ask you, a lot of you. Thank you for always trusting me. Miss Jennifer, I believe you'll come back. I believe you'll get me and Jane adopted into a good home. Miss Jennifer, before you go, can I ask you a question? Yes, but we've got no time. Make it quick. Did you ever think of us as your family? What? That's such a silly question. You've always been my one and only family. I haven't seen you in a while. Global Ring.
最高の式でした、指揮官。
Well, I'll be going now. I wish you the best in life. I'll wait for you, promise. Just as Jennifer opens the underground waterway and is about to slip inside, the three of them hear the roar of a motorcycle approaching. Someone's coming here? That isn't possible. From the shadows of the dark alley emerges Sugar riding the motorcycle with Milk and Freema sitting on the back, and three figures standing precariously on top. Hurry up and get off. Black Typhoon can take this weight. We are over capacity. Alright, just chill out. Ha! Haha, geez, that was amazing. Oh, it looks like we showed up right in time. Huh? You are really persistent, aren't you? Jane, Rain, kill them. At Jennifer signal, Jen and Rain open fire. You won't hit me. I can see it all coming. Then we'll just shoot her. Jen and Rain begin fighting at Takina. Takina takes cover and then starts to whip her way around. I knew it, she's just a normal human. Takina sprints while dodging the godfire. And before they can even react, she's standing behind Jennifer with her gun aimed and ready. A gun isn't something you just fire at random. You should have watched where I was running and determined where I was headed. Then your t-shirt teach you that. So what are you gonna do now? Let me go. No. If I'm caught, Jen and Jane will be devastated. Don't worry, and explain everything to them. Alright, then let's do this way. Jane, Rain, point your guns at each other's head. Without hesitation, Jane and Rain raise their guns and aim at each other. If you don't let me go, I'll make them shoot each other. Jane won't shoot. Then Jane will die and her brother's have. And Rain will become someone who killed his own sister. In any case, if you don't let me go, at least one innocent life will be taken. People like you don't care about that kind of things, do you? We have to protect Jen and Jane. After all this, are we going to have to let her go free when she's right in front of us? Well, if that's the case, then can't I just do this? Do what? What? She just... Jane had shot Rain. Rain collapses on the floor. Now you can't run away, can you? You're insane. You shot your brother. You. Want to know a secret, Miss Jennifer? We actually knew. The kids with the bad scores were the ones getting adopted. Honestly, it was obvious. We knew better than anyone what each of the kids was each capable of. Still, I was okay with never getting adopted because I thought we were already a family. I knew how dangerous and wrong it was to hurt people. Others. I just thought that maybe it wasn't so bad if it meant we could go. We got to stay together. But it looks like you didn't feel the same way. I guess I was wrong. You lied until the very end, so you could run away. You are the worst. Jane raises her gun and aims it at Jennifer. I almost forgot I raised an attack dog. And quite well if I do say so myself. But did you never think you'd get bitten? Shooting at a stranger and shooting someone who felt like family are very different. Are you really going to throw away what little humanity you have left like this? There's no need or reason to spill any more blood here. I start to move in order to stop Jen from killing, but immediately she stretches out her hand and stops me. She's okay. But Jane will be okay. Let's just watch. Okay. Are you really going to kill me? What are you doing, Jane? Your one and only family. You watched over me all this time. And yet you don't know a single thing about me. This right here is who I am. Thank you for raising me when I wasn't even your family. do it. Don't shoot. I don't want to die, don't shoot. Jane pulls the trigger. Ah! Jennifer falls to the ground. She saw what's going on. That gun? Yeah, when I got my back, my gun wasn't there. What? You came without even looking for it? I kinda had a feeling Jane was holding on to it, but how did you know? Jane walks slowly towards Chisato and hands her the gun. I'm sorry I took it without asking. Normally I never let anyone use my gun, but I'll make an exception just this one. Okay. There's something I realized when I saw the gun you used on Rain. The way you use a gun and not kill someone is easier than I thought. What mattered most was my choice. That's why I had to borrow your gun. Thank you for teaching me how to save people and for lending me a gun that doesn't kill. Anne expresses her deep gratitude. So the gun just fired was Chisato's? Which means those two are just knocked out. No one's dead? Bingo. Never do that again. I'm sorry. Let it slide just this one time, okay? Think of the children. What am I supposed to do with you? Empty-handed, Jane walks over to Rain on the ground. Rain, just remember this. I didn't kill you because I chose not to. I chose to save you. I know why you were trying so hard, because that's all we were ever taught. We never learned how to help or save anyone. If you want to stay trapped here, then do that. I'm going to leave, because now I know how not to kill. I'm going to live an ordinary life. I'm guessing you won't be able to come to the cafe for a while. We'll be waiting, drop anytime. Okay. Jane looks at us just as she always has, and she gives us a bright smile. I'm beat. Hey, Paul. How'd it go? Everything good? Yeah. I turned the center and the children over to Deputy Chief Anderson. Oh, Daddy Anderson. Then I spent all night submitting evidence and writing reports. I just now managed to get out. That sounds rough. Here, have yourself a warm cup of coffee. Sadly, I have to admit, having Rappy participate in missions or events or stuff like that allows the commander, us as the commander, to slip away because she's the one that writes the reports. Also, I just noticed this looks like a katana. It might be a katana, but the handles over here are tea bottles. This one, Ocha, is for green 3. It looks exactly the same, except that usually this character is over here and this one is below this one, and they are like straight, not like this, but rather going down. The same goes for this one. This one is for Mugisha or barley tea, and this one is for green tea. And you find it in Japan anywhere, actually everywhere. Oh, thanks. And here's perfect with an extra hot chocolate. Oh, this is a parfait? Yes, it's a dessert I came up with some time ago. It was quite popular. Right, of course. Thanks for this. I'll begin. I pooped. What happened? I thought the cafe would only be closed for a day, so I came back the next morning and no one was here. I thought everyone just went off to the market or something, so I went ahead and opened. Customers kept pouring in, but no one else came to help. I ended up working till close, all by myself for several days. Oh, come on, I said sorry. we were trying to do something good, it just took longer than we thought. Next time, make sure you tell me first. Okay, okay. By the way, I'm glad things worked out and all, but when do we get to go back? Oh, about that. We found the gatekeeper. We just need to head to its location sometime soon. Oh, once we defeat the gatekeeper, we'll be able to return home, correct? Right. But you said now that it's time to leave? Yeah, of course. I really wish you all could come visit our world sometime. That would be nice. We won't be leaving right this minute. We still need to assess the situation and there's a lot of to prepare. It'll take some time. Yeah? Then I guess we'll just have to keep the business running until then. Since today might be our last day, let's stay up all night playing board games. Well, if you insist, then I guess I'll join you. Hold on. We open in exactly 1 minute. We don't have time to be chatting like this. What, already? How in the heck did that happen? Did you wipe the tables? Not yet. Give me a hand. I can't, I'm busy. I think we're short on ingredients. I'll take back the phone and go buy some. Let me hop on with you. I know exactly what we are missing. Okay. The line's already insanely long. You'd think we've been gone for months. Hurry, everyone in place. Freeman flipped the sign on the door from closed to open. Or cafe open. Please come in. The cafe is open for business. Keep the customers busy. Come in.
依頼完了。
I like the art. Okay, missions. LycoRico. Overhead 2. Complete this. Ooh. Oh yeah, we still have
目標地点まで移動する。
Wait. No. Took me too much. I might be able to do something about this. Let it in, please. Oh, I never thought I could do it. I didn't think I could do it. Let's try this one. This one is harder. No, this one is way too hard for me. I need an indication to let me know when I have. If it's only the music, I cannot do it. These two have visual IDs that allow me to do something about it.
目標地点まで移動す
We
る
have 4. It is weird how
目標地点まで移動する
the events are now giving so little
目標地点まで移動する
stuff, extra relics. Okay, the other one was down here somewhere. I'm missing only one. Where was it? Where were your little relic? Not there you are.
目標地点まで移動する目標地点まで移動する
No, we don't have enough for the shop. Now we can proceed. Try and beat the last boss. The way. Give me this. Don't save. I don't care about that. Champagne.
Encounter. エンカウンター
Okay, let's see. Wait. Actually, the problem is I have 4 destroying things around. Arturia.
ほらこの
セブンスドワーフフルアクティブ貫け
全部まとめて
No,
コッパに一緒
I
に
have
してやる
her too. Must be fine. So either Z or B. Zeta, Zeta or B.
とっとと終わらせようぜ今日の私どうセクシーすぎるか今日の私どう
全部まとめてコッパみじんにしてやる
Crap. I forgot. Crap.
ほらこのマイティツールズは全地に刺さるんだぜ
なでなで指揮官ご飯あげますね
ほらこのマイティツールズ
火
は
力集中
全地全能の
一つ残らず除去するのだ
Yes, everyone. Focus. We are doing very little damage. Alright.
今日の私どうセクシーすぎるか
このマイティツールズは全地全能の道具してやる
Okay, we can destroy at least one.
ほらこのマイティツールズは
さっさと
全地
始末して
全能の
帰ろうぜ
道具ぜ
No, crap.
今日の私どうセクシーすぎるか
このマイティツールズは全部全能の倒してやる。
Okay, we might just be able to.
このマイティツールズ
火
は
力集中。
全部全能の
一つ残らず除去するのだ。
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Should be enough.
今日の私どう？セクシーすぎるか？
Should be enough. Everyone.
このマイティツールズは全部全能の突撃。指揮官副が
We have to finish her before she changes to that. Oh crap. Finish her, finish her, finish her, finish her, finish her. 10, 9, 10. There we go. Whew. 1 week, 1 week. That's all I needed.
おいお前ら、私のおかげで勝ったと思え。
Now let's see.
巨大化、いきなり奥の手を。こいつ、ラプンツェルとノアの真似なんて。
Yeah, very annoying.
所詮は猿真似だ。行くぞ。
お母様の意向をここに。
Alturia's body is bathed in gold. At the same time, a green glowing shield unfolds. The shield continues to expand, reaching an overwhelming size.
あれ弾き飛ばすつもり。指揮官、後方に退却を。
The shield bursts down on us like a massive wall trying to force us back. Snow White aims all her weapons forward.
決して引くな。突き破ればいいだけだ。
ええ、言われてみればそうね。
She activates the drill. A thunder roar emanates from 7 rocks. Can we pierce through that shield clearly imitating us? It's an imitation. Plus that drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. The drill that Tengen Toppa. The Tengen Toppa drill. If we can pierce it, it'll push us back and we'll be burnt alive.
やばい。
You also have new guns. Use them. I glance at Anis, who's clearly restless, but the shield's particles close in on her. Anis, the expansive armament. That shield's no different from a thin beam.
わかった、やってみる。確かこんな感じで。
She stares at her fingertips. Sweat pours down her furrowed brow. It seems whatever she's trying isn't going as intended. At that moment, the shield starts to disintegrate, flowing effortlessly into her hand. The shield dissipates and radiant light gathers in Anis's hand. Anis' entertainment punch.
おりゃ
Look at the boom. With a deafening roar, a blinding flash erupts. The light she gathered explodes before she can fire it. Anis is thrown back, and the shockwave sweeps across the area.
今だ。
ー、貫け。
Snow White and Rapid's assault tears through Alturias. Alturias stares in disbelief at the massive hole blown straight through her body. Golden light bursts from within Alturia, and the wound heals
お
instantly.
母様にいただいた体を傷つけてしまうなんて。
お母様とやらはまともなボディをよこさなかったようだな。
Ooh, you're...
あまり煽らないで。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought you would... Actually, I thought Rapid would be following up on Snow White's provocation.
申し訳ございません。お母様、過ちを犯した愚かな娘は今すぐ許しを請いに参ります。ああ、どうか厳しく罰をお与えください。
Alturia soars into the sky, leaving a golden trail as she disappears beyond the horizon.
新手のヘレティック。
クイーンめ、動きを見せないと思っていたらあんなものを作っていたのか。
ごめん、肝心な時に失敗しちゃって、そのまま吹っ飛ばすつもりだったんだけど、うまくいかなかったの。
何を言っている。シールドは無力化できた。失敗だとは思っていない。
アークを狙っていたわ。
She leveled up because she wanted to be powerful enough to compete with everyone else. She got the power, but it just put her at the same level. Okay, so regular Rapture and it's regular SR level. Now Heretics and it's on all the others, like the gap is basically the same, so
ああ、
it's underwhelming.
聞いてくれ。私にはヨハンとセシルの気持ちもわかる。アークの力を借りずにクイーンを倒したいという思いだ。それができるとも思っていた。だが今は違う。あのヘレティックにも結局ダメージを与えられなかった。ノアの防御力とラプンツェルの回復能力を兼ね備えている。それにあの一体だけで終わるはずがない。
Which means
方法を探してくれ。ヨハンとセシルの誇りを踏みにじらずにアークの手を借りる方法を頼む。
that was the plan all along. Eden is strong, no one disputes that. But we are going up against the queen who stole Lilywhite's body. She could build a new heretics, an entirely new Rapture faction. We need to avail ourselves of every option available to us.
わかった。任せる。急いでアークへ戻れ。私も速やかにエデンへ戻る。
Okay, we don't see each other again soon.
ああ。
But this new heretic means your new weaponry did very little damage, which means you need to upgrade a lot more. The heretic should be way weaker than the actual queen.
マリアンのことはすまなかった。信じて託された彼女をまた守り抜くことができなかった。すまない。
Marian isn't dead yet. Don't blame yourself. You all did everything you could. In that situation, there was no way you could protect anyone. You even got decapitated.
ああ。
Snow White turns and sprints back the way we came. We watch her briefly, then resume our path towards the
指揮
ark.
官、今後の計画は。
Okay, we are in danger. We have beaten every single heretic we encounter. But this one is rather strong compared to the other ones. Even if we have heretics on our side, this is going to be a problem. First, we secure the Nike production technology, then we report everything.
エデンと争うことになるかもしれません。
We'll need to approach this with some thought. And I'm sure Deputy Chief Anderson and Enik will come up with something appropriate.
はい、エデンへの支援は必要ないでしょうか。スノーホワイトがいるとは言っても戦力が不足しすぎている気がします。
I'll contact the Four Beasts and ask them to come to Eden.
確かにいいお考えかと。エデンが何を言うかは分かりませんが、指揮官からの依頼と分かれば受け入れられる可能性はあります。
Yes, the Queen tore out Marian's core. There's no guarantee she won't go after or kill the child. It would be for the best if the Eden and the 4B stayed together.
クイーン側に先手を打たれないかが心配です。
I have to choose Liberace.
クイーンを説得すると言っていました。
Right, it would be ideal if everything goes well. However, it doesn't. It'll still buy us some time.
わかりました。忙しくなりそう。
We will quickly. Liberace walks ahead. Her footsteps, the only sound in the otherwise still air.
静かね。素敵な場所だわ。
Liberace keeps walking, then stops. The queen, adopting Lilyvice's form, looks down at Liberace with a faint smile.
ああ、お母様。
Liberace approaches. She stops in front of the queen.
ようやくお会いできました。とても会いたかった。もっと早くこうしたかったのに、遅くなってしまいました。申し訳ありません。ですが、最善は尽くしました。どうかお許しください。
The queen looks at Liberace with the same unchanging smile.
お母様が戻られる地上をきれいにしておこうと思いましたが、それはできませんでした。ですが、お聞きください。私たちは対話することができます。生まれや種は違っても話をすることができます。お互いを理解し合うことができるはずです。
From conversation comes evolution or something like that?
私はこの目で確かにその奇跡を見てきました。その姿の美しさが私に愛という感情を呼び起こしました。ですからお母様。
Oh, in that position I think your head is going to be separated from your body.
一度彼らと対話をしていただけませんか。お互いに傷つけ合う必要も憎み合う必要もありません。対話すれば互いを理解して変わることができると信じています。そうなればいずれ私たちの誰もが夢を抱くことができるようになるはずです。
I'm actually sure that the queen was betrayed by humans the ones before.
平和と
The queen looks at Liberace with the same unchanging smile. Yeah, your head is rolling.
お願いです。お母様、どうか対話を。
The queen approaches Liberace. She reaches out with both hands and gently cups Liberace's cheeks. Liberace closes her eyes and leans on the touch. Oh, poor little child, you are dead.
お母様。
At least we got Liberace before she was killed in the story. That way we managed to get her. If the Niken dies before he's out, then she's lost forever.
この日をどれだけ夢見たことか愛しています。お母様。
Yeah, there goes your head. The queen smiles, staring to Liberace's eyes, now frozen in shock. Liberace's mouth opens and closes suddenly. The smile on the queen's face remains. Liberace's eyes dim little by little, until all light fades. The queen tosses the head aside without a thought, then walks toward the headless body. Raptures appear from nowhere and carry it away. The queen returns to her original place, gazing into space with a faint smile. Watching her mirror is certain. The queen is beyond reason. A monster in every possible sense. No access denied. No. Well, okay. to go to the lobby. We have to continue. In Anders's office.
クイーンとの戦闘でエデンは壊滅。そしてリリー・バイスのボディがクイーンに強奪された。
Don't go, little one. I mean, Anderson. Oh, he has a viper. Okay. It's like, yeah. Your wife was taken. Are you all, no, how is he all, he's not alright. You just told him his wife's body was taken away by the queen.
ん？何のことかな？
You can hear it. You look really angry.
そうか。
Yes, look at those eyes. He's
よく
really
見ているな。腹渡が煮えくり返りそうだ。どう沈めればいいか自分でもわからない。困ったな。落ち着いて考えられん。
Of course not, of course not.
すぐにでも地上へ出て人暴れしてやりたい気分だが、こんな老いぼれた体ではそれもできないな。ああ、そう緊張しないでくれたまえ。君に当たり散らすほど非常識ではないつもりだ。
Tell him that was your wife.
それはそうと、君は地上へ出るたびに信じられないような情報を持ち帰ってくるな。さすがに今回の報告ばかりは私一人で処理するべき問題ではない。フォービーストとそちらのクイーンの件は君と関係者たちが秘密にしてさえいれば外部に漏れることはないだろう。しかし人類と敵対関係にある最上位のラプチャー、すでにエデンだけの問題ではない。しかも新たなヘレティックがアークを狙っていると公言していたそうだな。間違いなく大変なことになるだろう。ひとまず私も諸々と意見の交換を進める。その中から合理的な方向性を見出せるようにしておこう。
Got it. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
ああ、事情が事情だ。できるだけ急がせる。そうだ。無論共有しても意味のないものには知らせない。
Thank you.
あとは他にも相談したいことがあると言っていたかな。
Yes. I'd like to share the naked production technology with you.
グレンとラプンツェルの存在は必須だろうな。リリーだが、その一言は危険だ。これまで君が積み重ねてきたものすべて吹き飛んでしまうかもしれないぞ。反逆者としての濡れ衣を着せるにはこれ以上ない材料になる。
I don't think now's the time to worry about that.
そうか。権力争いなど今は重要ではないということだな。君の覚悟はよく分かった。私からしっかり話を通しておこう。
What do you mean by that?
アークの革新技術に関する権限は私のものではない。バーニンガムが握っている。
Oh, dang it. Birmingham. Ah, how I hate you.
君にバーニンガムと話す機会を用意してやろう。君の言葉で説得してみたまえ。気乗りしないという顔だな。
No, I want to kill him.
確か君はバーニンガムの次男を救ったことがあったはずだ。
Did I? We tried to put Marian in the lab table.
それも含めて話をするといい。
Got it.
ああ、存分にな。おう、どうした？まだ何か話があったか？
No, just didn't tell me to leave like first, like you usually do.
ああ、そう、健康状態を隠そうとして追い出すことが無意識のうちに癖となっていたようだな。実は少し前から体の具合がだいぶ良くなっていてね。
So he's going to be a superhuman number 2. You're recovering. You are going to be able to kill Rapture like me.
まるで若返ったような気分だ。
Glad to hear that. Please don't overdo it, though.
ああ、胸に刻んでおく。では、もう行きたまえ。
Burningham's
なぜこれ以上引き延ばそうとするのか。工学迷彩技術はもちろんのこと、ありとあらゆる新技術をお渡ししたはず。新技術をもとに生産された兵器や装備も十分な数が揃ったと聞いています。
そうだな。現在のアークにいる2家すべてに完全武装させても余力がある。何もかもすこぶる順調だ。改めてエデンの技術力を実感させてもらった。
でしたらなぜ始めないのでしょう、第3次地上奪還戦を。
そう簡単に進められることではない。建前がないということが最大の理由だろうな。
地上奪還に今さらどんな理由が必要だというのですか。人類の悲願だったはずでしょ。
アークの情勢は今安定している。何にも困っていない。そんな状況であえてリスクを負いたい者がいないのだろう。
So you think?
テロ事件があったと聞いていますが。
まあそれはすぐに解決する。撃つ手も決まっているからな。アーク全体として見れば大きな問題ではないということだ。地上奪還を急ぐ必要がない。
ならばなぜ今すぐ地上奪還戦が始められるほどの装備や物資を準備しているのですか。
アークをより安定させるためだと言っておこう。
安定しているということはそれほど余裕があるということでしょう。今ほどの機会は二度もないとはお考えにならないのですか。
焦っているな。妙に焦っている。今までそんな素振りは見せていなかった。地上に出ていたそうだな。何のためだ。
あなたにそこまで知らせる義理がありますか。
一体地上で何を見てそこまで第3次地上奪還戦を急ぐようになった。よくわからない配信もやめているようだな。だが君の考えていることは手に取るようにわかる。第3次地上奪還戦が始まれば君は前線で活躍するだろう。地上奪還戦では2家に負担がかかる。一匹でも多くラプチャーを倒せと煽られ無理な戦いが強いられる。命など単なる数字としか思われないはずだ。3度目の失敗が許されるわけもないからな。そこで君が前に躍り出る。その時の君は地上奪還戦で数々の功績を上げていることだろう。圧倒的な実力、そしてカリスマ。君は大衆はもちろん2家までも引きつける。それに乗じて君は苦しむ2家たちの耳にささやく地上の楽園、エデンへの道をな。
Birmingham presses a remote control and a video start playing on the
ご
monitor.
存知でしたか。地上に残された最後の楽園。裏切りも騙し合いもない場所。思うままに自由に生きていける場所。迫害も搾取も存在しない場所。見捨てられる者のいない場所。地上最後の楽園エデンは皆様を歓迎いたします。
エデンは皆様を歓迎いたします。そうだろう。アークを奪おうとしている。第3次地上奪還戦でボロボロになった2家たちを2家の楽園であるエデンへ導く。空になったアークは打ち捨てられ、エデンが新たなアークとなる。それが君の計画だ。
たくましい想像力ですこと。
まあ否定はできんな。ここに座ってやることといえば想像を働かせるぐらいしかない。もう少し想像を広げてみようか。君はエデンに関する配信をやめた。つまりエデンを新たなアークとする計画に何か支障があったということだ。それは君が地上にいる間に起こったことと エデンで何かが起こったのだろうな。
まさか。
想像が及ぶ限りはエデンが壊滅したか、君がエデンの一員ではなくなったか、最悪の場合両方という可能性もあるな。
拍手でもして差し上げましょうか。そこまで想像力豊かな方だとは思っておりませんでした。
まあもらえる賞賛は受け取っておこう。だがこれでは第三次を急ぐ理由にまだ想像が及んでいないな。全てを失った君が自暴自棄になってとにかくアークの英雄にでも収まりたいというつもりなら、いろいろな意味で失望せざるを得ないが。
そのようなことはありません。
そうか。ただの私の想像であることを祈ろう。いずれにせよ第三次地上奪還戦を急ぐ理由について君が話さないというのであれば、アークとしては全く急ぐ必要がないということを理解しておいてくれ。もう少し技術を扱えるようになってからでも遅くはない。
準備ばかりでは何も成し遂げられませんよ。あなたの寿命も無限ではないのですから。
私が死んだ後になっても構いはしない。後を任せられる者は多くいる。私の代で大きな功績を上げたいからとアークの運命を賭けに出すなど馬鹿げた行いだ。
At the very least, that is reasonable, which I hate.
私は言うまでもないが、アーク全体を納得させられるほど急ぐ理由がないのであれば、今日の話はここまでとさせてもらおう。別の客を待たせているのでな。
そうですね。
Here, the door to the deputy chief's office opens, and Dorothy steps out. Dorothy. Dorothy glances at me for a moment, then walks past without a word. Through the open door, I catch a sight of Deputy Chief Birmingham.
入ってくれ。
Excuse me.
座ってくれ。
Thank you. I sit down, and Deputy Chief Birmingham takes a seat across from me. He stares at me intently. The intensity of his gaze makes me want to look away, but I force myself to hold his eyes. He shifts his glance slightly and then speaks.
長話をするようなことじゃない。手短に、くだらない芝居はやめるとしよう。腹を割って話そうか。
Yeah, sure.
長話をするようなことではない。手短に話そう。アンダーソンから話は聞いている。何でもニケの製造技術が欲しいそうだな。
That's right.
何に使うつもりだ。
I plan to hand it over to Andy.
エデン、君は反逆者。
No.
ならばなぜアークに協力的ではないエデンに技術を漏らそうとする。それも極秘中の極秘であるニケの製造技術をだ。
Because I believe it'll be necessary for the battles ahead.
エデンは圧倒的な力を持つ何者かに襲撃された。そこにいたニケの一部、あるいは大半が脳だけの状態になっている。あのエデンが壊滅に近い損害を出したというのであれば、敵はクイーン、あるいはそれに匹敵する存在なのだろうな。いいだろう。ニケの製造技術を引き渡す。ただし条件がある。アークで最近発生した E2 クリスタルによるテロの首謀者。
Yes, and damn you. It says something more besides this. It's the one that caused the terrorist attack on the Ark.
6O の始末だ。
Oh, okay, it was in Japanese the other way around, so he just said to eliminate 6O.
それができればニケの製造技術を出そう。
I was planning to take her out anyway.
君はもう少し言葉に気をつけた方がいい。今の一言で私には技術を出す理由がなくなったぞ。交渉の最中に自分の切り札を自分で捨ててどうする。これはただの忠告だ。次からは口を滑らせないようにな。条件は変わらない。うまくやってくれ。
Understood.
他に話はあるか。
I like to talk about Marian, but I won't.
そこまで言えば話したようなものだ。どうだ、私を恨んでいるか。私は君にとって大切な仲間をどんな手を使ってでも実験台へ送ろうとした。
Yes.
そうか。
I where you are coming from. But even so, there are some things I just can't back down from.
君がヘレティック・モダニアを地上へ逃がしたことは誰が見てもわかる。あの時私がなぜそれ以上追わなかったか。
I fear it was because the surface was dangerous.
いや、君がどこまでやり遂げられるか個人的な興味を持ったからだ。やりたい放題の指揮官をそのまま放っておいたらどうなる。そんな好奇心とでも言っておこう。幸い君はそれから大活躍をして私の判断力は信用できると改めて確信するきっかけになった。つまり次男坊のこともあるが、それよりも
A flicker of exhaustion suddenly crosses his burning hand's face.
私は指揮官になりたかった。子供の頃からの夢でな。ニケたちと共に地上をかけ、アークと人類のためにこの命を捧げたかった。しかし私の父はまあ立派な人だった。祖父はそれ以上だったらしいがな。その血を継いだ者として私が地上へ行くことは許されなかった。大事な家に生まれた一人息子だったからな。結局私は指揮官になることを諦めた。中央政府の要職に就き、人を顎と手振りだけで使ってきた。まあそれなりに頑張ったと思っているよ。副司令官にまで上り詰めたのだからな。だが
He stares at me, exactly like he did the first time I entered this room.
私はずっと指揮官になることに憧れていた。君のような指揮官にな。見ているだけで何でも解決してくれるような気がする。自分がそうなりたかった。君は私にとって憧れであり嫉妬の対象でもある。一方の私は信じて見守りたいと思っている。そして行けるところまで行けばいい。いつまでも私の憧れでいられるよう活躍してほしいとね。もう一方の私もやりたいようにやらせればいいと思っている。ただし君が落ちる様をこの目で見てやりたいと考えている。
Even before you said that, I simply had the urge to finish you off.
そういった感情が私の中で共存しているのだろうな。無駄話が長くなった。君とはいつか話をしてみたいと長い間思っていたせいで話題を変えよう。パピオンは元気か？
As far as I can tell, he looks like he's doing really well. It may take a little time, but he said he'll return later with plenty of information.
ではもし次に会うことがあれば退職届を持参してこいとな。自分の命を自分のものだと思っているようではスパイとして失格だ。それからいや、やめておこう。この調子では夜が明けてしまうからな。話はここまでだ。ああ、その前にもう一つ。これに署名してくれ。
it some kind of confidentiality agreement?
そうじゃないが、君の世話になった次男坊からせがまれていてな。
Isn't that usually called an autograph?
まあ、そうとも言うな。それから、これにも。
This is?
私の分だ。
Shit. Now we have to talk to Enika. In Enika's room.
6O 排除作戦への正式な参加を歓迎いたします。
You had let it go for far too long.
あなたであればこの問題が解決できると判断されました。
I'm not able to, but plot dictates I will.
アークへの脅威とならない範囲で私も助力いたします。
その前に聞きたいことがあるんだけど、ネオンは今どこ？無事なのよね？
少々お待ちください。詳細な位置に関してはお答えできません。ですが身の安全に関しては心配ありません。詳細は極秘事項のため。
あんたの基準なら脳だけになってても無事って言いそうだけど。
脳とボディどちらも大事ありません。記憶の損傷はなし、周辺に危険要因はありません。
そう。次からはそうやって伝えて。
Where could she be?
アウターリムの中にそのような極秘の場所があるとは思えませんが、逆に言えばアウターリムならどこがそうであってもおかしくありません。
まあ無事ならいいわ。そのうち火力火力とか言いながら何もなかったみたいに出てくるでしょ。
Yeah, then Lee sounds like her. Hey, look at Enik. Anything from Sixer? Tell me everything you know about her.
了解しました。これも極秘事項に該当しますので、情報漏洩には十分注意してください。
Want to. You are useless.
ただし、作戦遂行に必要と判断された場合における情報共有は許可します。この場合の共有の是非と対象に関する裁量については特殊別動隊に一任します。
特殊別動隊も随分偉くなったわね。
6O は私から分離独立した AI です。
あなたが生み出したということ？
明確にはお答えできません。私は誕生以来現在までアークにおける司法判断を預かっています。すなわち無数の犯罪や違法行為を目の当たりにし続けているとも表現できます。これには高確率で人類に対する嫌悪が生じるリスクが存在します。私はこの感情というべきものが私の業務遂行において無用な価値基準であると判断しました。そのためこれを別のハードウェアへと分割したのです。また私はアークの維持に関する全般の管理も行っています。多数のために少数を犠牲にする選択を行う際に生じる財産家や権力者にとって有利な判断を行う際に生じる恥の意識、これらの負の感情もまた移行されました。移行先に送られた感情という情報は長期にわたり蓄積されていきました。一度は分離したはずの感情が再学習されることもありました。やがて移行先ハードウェアの容量に限界が近づきました。拡張武装スターが生み出された時期はこれと重なります。アークの星、平和の象徴であったニケ、プリティのボディが人の欲望によって拡張武装という兵器に作り変えられた。私の意識領域内にかつてないほどの嫌悪の感情が生成されました。瞬く間に暴走したそれはやがて私のメイン思考領域を汚染しました。やむを得ず私はそれを汚染された領域ごと分離しました。この時に混入したわずかなメイン思考ロジックが分離した先に それまで蓄積されていた負の感情を学習し AI として自我を持つに至りました。私はこの AI の廃棄を強く推奨しました。しかし中央政府とジャッジスは私を牽制できる存在を探していました。インクもこれにあたりますが、制御困難であるため影響範囲をシミュレーションルームに限定されています。
Okay, but yeah, but Hank is more reasonable than you.
ある MMR 所属の研究員を私への対抗策とするための計画も該当研究員の脱走により中断されました。中央政府とジャッジスにとって偶然手に入った新たな AI を廃棄する理由は存在しませんでした。彼らの視点からすれば何の苦労もなく高度な学習済みの AI が手に入ったということになりますから。ジャッジスの中核部によってその AI は実在する人間として仕立て上げられ、彼らの一員となりました。それが 6O と命名されたのは、ジャッジスは私への対抗策として 6O への教育を進めました。ブラックネットの出現はこの一環です。すなわちブラックネットとはジャッジスおよび 6O による私を仮想敵とした巨大な実験場と表現できます。アークを制御する AI が介入不可能な固有の領域は存在しうるのか、それを確認する実験だと推測しています。
You fell way behind because you couldn't think, because you were hyper focused on whatever was going on at the moment. Every single time you seem more useless, Hank. Nick.
その実験は成功しました。私はブラックネットに介入を行えません。ブラックネットの規模拡大とともに 6O の自我も拡大しました。私にあった負の感情、そして正義執行のために悪を生み出すことも辞さないジャッジスの目的意識は融合し、 6O はただ悪を行うための存在と化しました。悪事を学習し悪事を行い始めたのです。この頃から民間人や一部のニケを利用し、自身の能力や私の対処能力を分析していると推測しています。 6O が制御不能になったと気づいた中央政府とジャッジスは廃棄を計画しました。それを察知した 6O はアウターリムの未知の場所へと全システムを移行しました。この時から 6O は何者にも制御されない存在となっています。それ以降 6O は数回にわたり私への攻撃を試みましたが、大きな脅威にはならないと判断され、アウターリムの外へ影響を及ぼさないよう監視のみが続けられていました。その後は目立った動きもなく、しかしアークの天井部が破損するという大きな事件が発生しました。いわゆるアークテロ事件です。私は突発的状況に対して対応が遅れ、 6O はこの時期から再び大きな動きを見せています。アークを制御する AI が全能ではないと証明された。であれば上回る方法も存在すると思考したのでしょう。
He already knew that. Simply, maybe because you were more busy at the time, she decided that you would focus on her even less.
事実、私は E2 クリスタルによるテロ行為を完全に防ぐことはできませんでした。初回以降3度にわたり発生した E2 クリスタルによるテロも 事前に抑止することはできませんでした。6O は私の対処能力の限界を測っています。おそらくすでに満足する結果を得たものと予測しています。
So what's 6O's next move?
EH からの情報提供によれば、アークの各地において同日同時刻 E2 クリスタルによるテロを実行。私が事態収集に計算リソースを割く時間内にファイアウォールの脆弱性を突破し攻撃を試みるものと予想します。この計画の露見を許した理由は、私に防衛する手段がないと判断したからでしょう。つまり私への挑発だと推測します。
Then what's the ultimate goal?
6O の意志はアウターリムそのものと表現できます。捨てられたものが捨てたものに恨みを抱いている。そして本来自分のものであったはずの存在を取り戻そうとしている。すなわち 6O の目的は私の消滅とアークの掌握です。
6O には実体と呼べるものがない。幽霊のような存在ということか。
You have a lot more weapons now. And for some reason you are carrying explosives on your chest.
でも本体と言えるようなメインフレームがあるはず。 AI 相手だとそれを壊してもすぐ終わりとはならない。でも大きな意味はある。住んでいる家が壊されるのと同じようなものだから。
Wait. The weapon is sweating. Even her weapons are sweating.
最悪の想定としては
6O が一つだけじゃない場合でしょ。
そう。すでに 6O が数百数千に分散していてアウターリムの各地に散らばっているとしたらもうどうにもならない。
だとしても主力となっているのは一箇所だけでしょうね。
そうだ。戦う前から敵を大きく見積もりすぎるのも良くない。
でもどうやって見つけるの？そのメインフレームとかいうやつ、アウターリム全体をしらみつぶしに探すなんて無理でしょ。地図も何もないんだし。
EH はアウターリムに詳しいはずね。
そこらのやつより知ってはいる。でも全てじゃない。それに誰もが知っているような場所に大事なものを隠すとも考えにくい。
That means we have to look for Liverin.
リバリンは 6O の下でエニックの監視を交わしながら動いていた。本気で行方をくらませられたら見つけるのはとても難しい。この前みたいな偶然でもなければこちらから会う方法はない。あの時より厳しく警戒してるはずだ。だからフラジャイルに会ってほしい。自宅謹慎中で監視されてるからリバリンと直接は接触してないと思う。でもあの二人の関係なら確実に何か知ってる。
Okay, we'll bring her over.
頼む。
あなたたちはどうするつもり？
私たちはアウターリムを引っかき回す。
Okay, I'll leave this for tomorrow because I want to go have dinner now. Thank you for watching. We will know what happens next tomorrow. Have a great night. I'll leave you with some music.